All right, I want to talk to you today about credit scores and how to improve your credit situation and raise your score. And the reason that I want to show you all of this and tell you all of this is because the higher your credit score, the better terms that you will get on your loan. The better terms you will get, the better interest rate you will get. The better interest rate you will get, the lower your payment. The lower your payment, the easier it is to make your payment. The easier it is to make your payment, the better quality of life that you have. This gets back to my initial question when you asked, should I buy a home today? And my simple answer was, you should buy a home if you can make that payment and it will not cause you mental stress, payment shock. So credit scores is a major factor. So the first thing that you should always do is get pre-qualified for a loan before you go shopping. That's number one. You need to know where the ceiling is. Okay? Not just pre-qualified, but pre-approved. You can go and do all of your calculations in Lending Man's website. You go to Lending Man, we've got all kinds of calculators there that you can take advantage of, where you can plug in numbers and factor in what payments are, right? But that's just you getting numbers. You might feel comfortable with the numbers, but you need to make sure that you can get approved for the numbers. How do you get approved for the numbers? Let's start with your credit first. That's something that you can control very quickly. So you're either going to improve your credit by paying off your debts and getting rid of collections, removing them from your credit report, right? So that they don't show. Paying down your balances so that the proportion of your balance to your credit limit is no greater than 20%. If my limit is $5,000, I do not want my balance to be more than $1,000. I want that ratio to be below 20%. That's the second thing. And the third thing that you can do is adding some more trade lines. And a common thing that you can do is if you have a friend or family member, hopefully someone you trust, if you can get added, and hopefully they trust you, if you can get added to that account as an authorized user, or even better as a credit user, especially if it is a older person that might have a trade line on their credit report that they have been using for multiple years. Did you know if you call up grandma and you get added to grandma's Discover card and she's had it since 1999, that even though you were born in 2000 and you're 25, you can get that credit line to show on your credit report that you've had it since 1999. Shocking, I know, because you have to be 18 years old in order to get a credit card. However, the system doesn't know your age when it does it. It just looks at how long that credit line has been on there. And seasoned trade lines with a low balance to high limit that normally older people have will help improve your credit score greatly. So you want to raise your credit score up. The reason you want to raise your credit score up, why? So you get approved for the loan. Well, why do you get, what is the score factor again? It controls the interest rate. The higher the score, the lower the interest rate. The lower the interest rate, the more you can borrow. The more that you can borrow, the better house you can get. Maybe you want to already have the house picked out, so you want to borrow the same amount of money for less money. The reason you want to do that is you want a lower payment. Why do you want a lower payment? Less stress. It's all a revolving circle. So, credit is a very important factor. It's one of the three factors to the stool, right? Credit, income, assets. You can control the credit. You just have to spend a little time working on it. So if you need further information, reach out below, send us a message, and we'll put you through some credit school on how to fix your credit, how to improve your credit. We've got a whole series of product and experts that can help improve your situation. I hope that helps you. Who's your lending man?